Okay, welcome everybody to another video of Python programming. In this video, we are going to talk about string manipulation. This is a very important topic for Python overall, and specifically for your IGCSE exams as well. This is going to be very important. So simply string manipulation, simply it means bringing any kind of needed change or required change into the strings, okay, string variables, or even in input and output. Okay, so the first one is indexing. Okay, so strings are just a sequence of characters, and you can access these characters by the index, and the same like lists, indexes in strings also start from 0. Okay, and simple. Okay, for example, here this is message edxl. If I want to just simply any specific one of them, okay, for example, print message. If I just run this now, complete edxl will be printed. But if I just simply want to have the index 2 of that, okay, so that is 0, then 1, 2, so that is e. Okay, if I just run this, yeah, simply I've gotten just e there. Okay, so we can just use the indexes to receive the different characters. Okay, and after that, the next thing that we have gotten negative indexing. We can also just start with negative indexing. Now that is just -1, then -2, -3, okay, -4. So you can just write anything. For example, if I just write here -1, okay, it's starting from this side, and if I just run that, yeah, I've got an L there. Okay, so that is message -1, index -1, that is just L. Okay, if I just write it -3, okay, and if I execute it and run it, simply, yeah, we have gotten just C there. Then after that, the next thing, length. Okay, if we simply want to see check how many characters are there in a string, we can use the function len. Okay, so len can be just used with any kind of data structure as well. So len of message. Okay, so here we will just simply see how many letters or how many characters are there in the text inside the message. Okay, so here, yeah, that is 7. Okay, so that is 4, and 4 plus 3, that is just 7. So we have gotten that. So we can simply extract specific characters from a string with the index. Okay, message 0, 1, or -1, or just anything. You can just do that. The next important concept we are going to study is string slicing or substrings. Simply this means take a portion or a part of a string out. Okay, simply that is extracting a portion of a string using start and stop inside the square brackets. Okay, no, the start index is included. It means that index will be taken, but the stop index is excluded. That won't be taken. Okay, for example, from here I want to just extract year part in the name part from this text. Okay, so that is just student ID, and I want to just check out the year and the name part from there. Okay, so simple, if I just do this something like this, year is equal to student ID. Okay, and now here I'll just start from index 0. Okay, so that is index 0, 1, 2, 3. But here I will not write 3, I'll write 4. Why? Because the end is excluded. Okay, and after that, yeah, name is equal to, or assign this, okay, to name is student ID. Then, yeah, what is that? Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we start from 5. Okay, 6, 7, 8. 8 will also be there, so we will just write there 9. Okay, so 5 and 9. Got it? So simply if I just print that now, okay, year, sorry, just yeah, year, then comma, simply year, and after that is I'll just print name, then comma, name. So here I've just got a typo. So name. So simply if I just run it now, see, year 2024 and name is Mark. So we just took a substring of this text. Okay, so that is how you can just take substring, and simply you have to know the start is included, the end is excluded. Okay, The next part that we are going to discuss about is character mutation or concatenation. Okay, concatenation simply means combining two or more strings together. Okay, and for that we have to just know one thing. Okay, for concatenation we need casting. Okay, you cannot concatenate a string and an integer directly. Okay, so we have to do that. But now we've gotten two different ways. For example, that is just a string, and that is just the subject code is a name, and I want to just include them together. Okay, so I can just use two different ways. Okay, I can write simply, I'll just directly print here, although you can store it inside a variable as well. Okay, print subject name. Okay, then after that I'll just simply add here. Okay, for subject code. Now if I run this, see what happens. Okay, this will just give me an error. Okay, type error. You cannot concatenate a string and int. Okay, so what I have to do, we have to just cast it. So simply I'll write there str. It means change this to str. Now if I just do this, yeah, because that is computer science 42. Okay, so that is what we have gotten there. This 42 is changed to string first, then after that is concatenated. If I want to add a space here between them, then yeah, I have to just use one space there. Okay, because I want to have the space itself, so that has to be encapsulated inside a double quotation. Okay, so you have to just know that. Now if I just run this, I'll simply have that computer science 42. That is one way. Okay, let me comment this out. The other way that we have gotten, that is comma. Okay, for example, this time I'll just write print and subject name comma subject code. Okay, see, this time I did not perform any kind of casting. If I run it, simply it is casted. Okay, so with comma, casting is done automatically, while with plus you have to do the casting manually. Okay, but with comma, do not forget that one space is added automatically there. See, I did not just kind of add any kind of space here, but we have gotten one space there. So be careful. If you do not need that space in your code, you have to just use the plus format, and you have to just yeah, do not add any space there. Okay, but with comma, although casting is done automatically, but one comma is added there. Okay, so for formatting your text, you have to just be careful about that. Then we have gotten many functions that can run on these strings. Okay, to just manipulate them. Let's just work with some practical code examples. String case standardization for input sanity. Okay, so see, the dot upper function converts all letters to uppercase. Dot lower converts all letters to lowercase. Okay, so simply I've gotten stored password there. If for now I'll just simply print that. Okay, stored password dot upper. Okay, and in the next line I'll just print stored password dot lower. Okay, and simply having that. If I just run this now, let me just comment out the previous things. Okay, if I run this now, see, yeah, in the first one, that is just upper, everything is changed to upper, and in the lower one, just everything is changed to lower. Okay, so we have gotten those some basic things there. Now let's just solve this question. Ask for password and check if it is correct. Case insensitive. Okay, so maybe just the user, simply case insensitive means if user enters something like secure pass, okay, 1 2 3, that is accepted. If someone enters secure pass 1 2 3, that should be accepted. If somebody enters a mix of them, okay, secure pass 1 2 3, that should be just accepted. Okay, so here a very good way to do that is just simply change everything to uppercase or lowercase. Okay, then after that, yeah, just check if they are just equal or not. So simple, here I'll have an input. Okay, user underscore password, for example, okay, is equal to input, because I just need that as a string, I will not cast it, okay, enter the password, okay, enter the password. Now because it's case insensitive, I'll just do one thing. If stored password dot lower, I'll change that one as well to lower, is equal to user password, okay, user password dot lower. So it means I'm just changing that as well to lower. I'm changing whatever the user has entered as well to lower. If that is just correct, I'll just say that yeah, password accepted, okay, password accepted, okay, or correct password, or just anything that you want to write there, okay. Else, if they are just not true, then yeah, else print incorrect password, okay, incorrect password. So see something like that, simply I'll just check this, okay, run this. So yeah, enter the password. Now 7 has remained from the previous codes, okay, enter the password. For example, I'll just write here password, okay, or secure pass, okay, yeah, password 123. So this is not correct, so it will be yeah, incorrect password, okay. But if I just run it once again, enter the password, this time I'll just simply write there secure pass 123, okay. Let's check if it is correct, okay. If it is case insensitive, it has to be correct, and just enter, okay. So that is correct password. So that is just for this question. Let me comment this out. Then string traversal, okay, character string. Ask for an email from user and see if it has @ sign and if it has only one, okay. So we are just checking if for example the input user has given as to us, is it just in the correct format of an email or not. So again I will just write here email equals input, okay, input, enter your email. So user will enter the email here. Now I want to check whether does it have @ sign or not, okay. So I'll just here present @ sign, okay, that is identified, I cannot just use it, okay. Present, simply that is for the first, yeah, I'll just make it false for now, but yeah, we will just check, okay. Then count, how many do we have there, okay. So for now that is 0. So user has entered that. Now I will just go one by one through this, okay. So we studied 4 character in email, okay. So one by one I'll just check the characters, okay. So if char equals @ sign, okay, if it is just equal to this, now I'll just check if present is equal to false. So present should be true, okay, present should be true, so it is present there, okay. And after that I should just count plus equal 1. So I'm just counting as well how many times that happens, okay. So simply this one, for the first one, because that is false, this is true, so it will just change to true. But after that, because present will be just true, so this will not happen, and simply will count the count, okay. So here I will just write, in the question they have not asked us to anything else, okay. Simply if it has @ sign and if it has only one, okay. So here I'm just telling you if present, I do not need to just write equals to true, okay, because that itself is a boolean. If I just write as well, it is correct, but simply if I do not write as well, because present itself is a boolean, inside that we have true or false, okay. So we can just do present. So in this case I have to just write print @ sign present in the email. Okay, and I have to just check another thing as well. Print if string there are count at signs in the entered email. Okay, so I can just run that. Okay, enter your email. Simply I'll just write there one correct format email. Okay, so I can just simply here John dot Karimi at google.com, for example, or at gmail.com or anything. Okay, so if I just run this, yeah, ad is present in the email and there are one ads in the entered email. Okay, so we have that. If I just enter another one, simply I write that here john.karimi.com. okay, if I just do that, yeah, there are 0 ads in the enter. Okay, so simply that did not run. So we are just simply counting that. So this is just the code for this question, simply counting if there is an ad sign in the email and if there are how many. Clear? So we have gotten that. Now practical code examples here. ASCII codes in unit 1 you have studied. Okay, so we can simply tell Python to give us the ASCII code character, number or integer of any character, and also just we can just give it any integer and say that yeah, what is the ASCII code or what is the character for this ASCII code. Okay, and that is simple ORD and chr function. Okay, so simply see here print, I'll say ORD and inside this I'll just write here A. Okay, or capital A. Let's just check capital A first. Okay, and just small a as well, ORD. Okay, what is the ASCII code or ASCII code integer for this? Okay, if I just run this, let me just check. Yeah, I have to just comment this out first, so it does not, 17 is just remaining now, no problem for that. See, so for capital A the number is 65, for small a that is 97. Clear? And we can just do, see here, if I just make that B, okay, capital B, so this is 65. If I just run that, so B will be 66. So they are just in order. Okay, then the next one, that is the next function that we are just going to use is chr. Okay, so you see print chr or character of the number 65. Okay, if I just run that. Okay, so here simply it will just give us, yeah, for 65 we have gotten A. Okay, so that is the ASCII code, 2 functions that we have gotten. And there are just many other functions in Python that we can just use for strings. Okay, this video is just getting very long, so we will be just discussing about these functions in the next video. Wish you all the best. Do not forget to like and subscribe our channel. Good luck and goodbye.